Hi everyone. Let me see if that gets my sound going. There, that got my sound going. And can you say something, Gene? Yep. You're not coming through either. You're coming through on your end. So everybody on your channel can hear. So hi everybody on Gene's channel. One second here. Properties. It's really strange that it did it this way. Let's try it again. Can you say something, Gene?
Hi, everybody.
There we
Happy
go.
Saturday.
Yeah, we're all here now. Sorry, I have no idea what went wrong. My It just chose a different mic than I'm using right now. But we are
Ah,
here now with Gene, SunPsychic Gene. It is August 20th on Saturday, and we are excited to be here. So glad you guys can join us in the chat. And I do have some suggestions on the screen for you guys: messages from loved ones, the name and relation, and messages from pets, name and type, and messages from spirit guides. And your pets can be alive or passed away, which is sometimes helpful if they have some issues going on, right? So, welcome, Gene. How are you?
I'm doing great, Shane. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Maryland, and it's a great day. I'm spending it with you.
That's awesome. Um, did you have any live shows today? I didn't get to catch you.
I I did not have any other live shows today. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Okay, so you're all ready to go. Let me look and see if we have any questions. Welcome, everybody in the chat. Sharon, I made you a moderator, so you can help
Thank
out
you,
if you'd like.
Sharon. Yes.
Welcome,
And
Ruth and False Teeth
yeah.
Tarot. Let's see.
Hey, Belinda is False Teeth Real Tarot, and Ruth is here, and Gina is here. And Silver Moon is here. Yeah, thank you so very much, Sharon. Sharon is an amazing moderator. She knows the ropes. She knows how to tell people to use caps and emojis. And they should say that on the way in. We tried pinning that comment so anybody that coming in can see that. And we're doing messages from your loved ones, and just the name and relation is all we really need. And or from your pets if they're passed or still here in this world. It's either way we can still get a message, and just the name and type of pet is just helpful. It makes it a little faster. And spirit guides are always really fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, in fact, that's the first one we have up for Gina here. Let's see.
Excellent.
Gina wants to know any messages from my guides. Thank you for the questions,
Hi,
everyone.
Gina, thanks for your question. All right, how do I turn off um what's that, um closed caption, or how to turn that off?
Within the YouTube video, there is a little CC button. I'm trying to see where it is on a video.
Okay, I don't know where that is. Oh, down here.
Yeah, I can't remember where it is. It seems like it's on the top on the phone, but on the bottom on the
I
computer.
got it.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
good.
Awesome.
Sorry, you guys. Sorry, Gina. Let's get a message from Gina's spirit guides.
Awesome.
So, Gina, right away I was seeing a veil. I wasn't sure if this was a wedding veil or if this is the veil between the two realms, between the two worlds, the spirit world and the this world. Um, they're saying that um, there's more information coming through to you, more synchronicity showing up in your life, and you're looking for answers. You feel as though you're on a quest. You feel as though you have many questions that you want answered. Um, Feels like you have like a yearning, like you're being led, like you're being drawn to shows like this and information that is about the spirit world. They're saying that this is just an awakening inside of you, and it's your connection, and the veil is thinning, and your spirit guides are communicating with you, and that it's very subtle. I do see that you connect outdoors, and you're noticing the nuances and um, the miracles of nature. And you're saying, "Wow, I've never really noticed that before." Like certain things are coming into your focus that that are just seem to be a little more profound for you. What is the message for Gina with all of this? They're showing me a sunflower, which to me says to keep your eyes on the stars, on the sun. Keep your eyes to uh, the bright, to the light. Keep your eye on the light. They want you to focus on the light, that this will guide you. And the light is the frequency, it's the feeling, it's the synchronicities of the light. Keep your eye on the light. Don't look at the darkness. Don't look at the uh, chaos. We're saying focus on the light. That's interesting. That's what I get. Thanks, Gina. I hope that uh, makes sense or resonates with you.
Very good message. Let's see. Get back to the list here. We had a similar question from, let me find it here, Silver Moon. Let's put that up on the screen. Silver Moon, messages from spirit guides, please. Thank you for the question, Silver Moon. Let's see what we can get.
Thank you for your question, Silver Moon. They're being very, very subtle, Silver Moon. And if I can just ask you to maybe take a deep breath and open your heart and allow the information, because I'm tuning into your vibration. And in order to pick up messages from the spirit realm or spirit guides. And I just feel as though you either are concentrating a little hard, either that or I'm just not able to pick up something. Let me just try again. And just take a deep breath for me and kind of relax, and you don't have to think about anything. I do see cats. Cats were coming through. I do see ancestors, people who have passed that are standing by, just sort of uh, wanting to know what's going to happen next, like anticipating what's going to come out of my mouth. They're all like standing there. Your ancestors who have passed are standing there waiting for me to tell them the message from the spirit guides. This is also you, silver moon. You're saying to pay attention to that you're waiting for a message, that you're asking for a message. They're suggesting that you use a pendulum if you don't already. And they're also suggesting that you use oracle cards if you don't already. There's a lot of messages coming through, more than um, the messages will come to you. I think you're expecting it in one way, like a verbal message or a third eye message, and you may have gotten information in this way before, but they're asking you if you use oracle cards or if you use your pendulum, that you can get the message to start coming in that way. You can also use muscle testing for yes no answers for yourself. They're saying that you do get messages. You have gotten messages, but it's you're trying to bring them in, not on demand, but on call. You're calling to get asked for a message, and you feel as though you're not getting a response, whereas the response is quite subtle. But you can do this. You can bring the information through, and they're just suggesting that you use some tools in order to open up the communication. You're also telling me that you do feel within your heart. This is where you feel that you get like a knowing or a sensation or a feeling that they give you. Like you can feel it if there's something wrong with a friend or a family member, or you can feel if there's something wrong in the collective, that you do feel these things, and you wonder, you want clarity for these things, and you don't feel as though you're getting it. So um, you will receive the message um, in divine timing, and they're just asking you to be patient. Just because the messages aren't coming through all the time doesn't mean that nothing's happening. It just means that it's like a need to know, like they'll let you know. But you can just on my recommendation, the pendulum really did, it has given me such clarity and such peace of mind. It's really a great tool that you can ask. Just make sure you ask like questions many different ways. And if you ask, should I go to the beach, and it says yes, say, should I stay home? Like do the opposite. Should I not go to the beach? And just make sure you can check your pendulum that way.
That's excellent. I try to put the next question up so to appear for you quicker. I wasn't trying to cut you off or anything. This one is from Mary Thornberry. Does my cat Molly, who was a Mel, have a message for me? He passed a few years ago and he is missed. Sorry for your loss, Mary.
Oh, hi, Mary Thornberry. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Molly. And Molly is a male. I'm getting the feeling that he's saying that he took care of you, and it may have seemed like you were taking care of him, but he was taking care of you. Um, Molly, what else for Mary? He said you let him be the spirit that he was. Like you let him, you didn't try and change him. Like you recognize his personality and um, his spiritual essence. And what I mean by that is just, just the way he acted or behaved or presented or, um, and you accepted him for that and recognized, and you said, he's like this or he's like that. He's rambunctious or inquisitive, or me saying you always saw him for who he was and was very accepting. He is saying that you shared past lives together and that he came into this incarnation to share with you again. And that you sometimes feel him around you after he passed. He's saying that you have like this, it's like a little jump in your heart. It's ever so subtle. It's when you see your pets, when you come home and you feel that love, that opening of your heart. And every once in a while you get like a little jump in your heart and you're like, is that Molly? Is Molly here? Like you kind of sense him, but it's very, very subtle. It's very subtle. And he says you can sense him when he comes near, and he does come near and visits you. Interesting.
That's very nice. She says, I'm smiling just thinking about him. He was one of a kind, a large personality.
And that's one of a kind. He appreciates you seeing him that way. That's lovely.
Ruth Amaya says, hello, Jean. Your carrier prediction for July was spot on. How about that?
My what? My carrier
Mm-hmm.
prediction? Which one?
Yeah, that's what it says. Is it on your screen yet?
Yeah, carrier. I don't know what she means by that, Ruth.
Well, she does have a follow up question. I would like to know if my aunt has any messages for me today. Um,
Oh, she's saying career. It was a
okay, it was a
typo. I
typo.
know. I
I
have a
didn't
typo
know.
in the mean.
I thought I thought she had some kind of carrier job or something, and you predicted something, so I didn't know. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what is your aunt's name, Ruth? Uh, that way she can
Sure.
connect in. I don't see. Let me see here. Yeah, it always helps to have the name, you guys, and if it's a pet, the name and what kind of pet it is always really helpful.
Hey, Sharon Sipe, if you're still here, try and cut and paste, because I did that as a moderator last night and it worked. See if you can cut and paste the one where I said, the type of questions. Just try it and see if it
Yeah, it is
works.
like that. It's you have that. When I do videos too, it's like it's almost like you've got this long conference going on and people coming in, at all different times, so they've missed little pieces before that or whatever. But even one
Oh,
live
yeah.
streams like that too.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just go there. Ruth's aunt. Ruth's aunt. She seemed like she was like a gum chewing with long earrings. Um, Sort of
Alba
like
Margarita, Aunt Alba
Alba.
Margarita. Yeah.
Oh, she just seemed like she was a cool aunt. She seemed like she wore jeans when it was cool to wear jeans. Like she was just the cool aunt. She had cute, kitschy like purses. She had cute, kitschy earrings. She liked the accessories and she liked the gum. And she was sort of, it was important to her to stay current with the times. And she was very young at heart. And this is what you saw in her that attracted you, or that brought you closer to her, because she was so young at heart, yet she was an older generation, and you connected with her because she was so young at heart, her spirit, and you could connect with her more than you could connect with others in her generation. Alba, what is a message for Ruth? She's just telling me to wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. She's saying just be who you are. Be just live life on your own terms, and don't worry what other people think. She said it's important to follow the beat of your own drum and try not to do what the Joneses are doing. Just because the Joneses have this or do that, please don't compare yourself. She said, you have such a beautiful song in your spirit, in your soul, in your heart. You have such a beautiful song that she wants you to dance to the beat of your own soul. She said, you are beautiful just the way you are. You are a star. She's saying you're a star in her eyes. How sweet. She's saying you were a little different in the family too. Like all the other family may have behaved one way or chose a certain path in their life, and you were the exception to the rule, or you did things just a little differently than others. And she said that she saw this in you and recognized this in you. She said that made you special. Aw, she's saying you were so special. And she felt the connection too. And she still is watching over you on the other side. And she's just thrilled. She's thrilled that you are brave enough to present yourself authentically. She said your authentic voice, you speak authentically, you behave authentically. And she's saying she loves the way you walk in your spirit. She's saying, oh, great. Wow. Wow. She's very young at heart. She has a great personality. Wow, that was really fun, Ruth. Thank you very much.
That's
That
so
was nice.
sweet. Hi, Vibin888. What is up, Maria? Welcome. Maria has a question here. Let's
Hey,
see.
hi, Vibin 888. How you doing? And I also see Overprotected is here. Hi,
Hey, Sherry.
Overprotected. How are
Yeah.
you?
And she's actually got a question we're going to get to here in a little bit. Okay, Maria's got a question. Hey, Jean, any messages from Thoth for me? Have you connected with Thoth before?
I have not. No. Let's see.
I believe that's the being that looks like a bird, part bird, maybe, or something, right?
Mhm.
I know the emerald tablets are from him, but
Oh, well, he's reminding me, Maria, that you shared lifetimes with this energy, and you may have shared lifetimes in Egypt while he was on the earth, as we all probably did at the same time. This is a lot of us here that are part of the unbiased and on the fence community have over and over again, many times have had synchronicities link up with Egypt. He's saying you're doing great work. He's saying you're advancing and evolving, and you're shaking off the fear. You're shaking off the disbelief. You're stepping into your purpose. He's saying he's proud of the work that you're doing and the responsibility that you're taking on. He's saying that he knows it's not easy in this time and space, this age that we're in. He said, but you're leading the way. He's very proud of you. He said, you're remembering a lot from past lives. You're remembering, you remember sort of who you were or who you are, and you're allowing that energy that you were before to come through. You're opening your mind and opening your heart. He said, you're very accepting of us, like those who look different, who are humanoid and hybrids and uh, other species, other worldly, other species in the universe. You're very open. He says he knows that this took time to acclimate. He said, but he respects that you respect us, that you respect others who are different, and he's giving you respect because this is a big achievement and and an accomplishment. What is the guidance for Maria at this time? He's showing me that you're holding on to like a golden heart inside of you. He's saying, hold on to that golden heart. This is a knowing, and it's a vibration. He wants you to hang on to this. Carry it around with you with pride, with confidence. Wow, that was neat.
Very cool. And I hadn't really thought about that, but I guess it would be an issue with like cosmic prejudiceness, right? It's like just because you're not used to seeing something and it being different, it being maybe scary or something, you know. So,
Startling at the least, right?
yeah.
And hard to get past. I know that like the mantis beings are just the most kind and the most generous, the most loving, and are very concerned about humans, and they are some of the more startling images, I think. And it's hard for us to grasp it that they are really caring and loving us, you know?
Yeah. Wild stuff. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Jill's got a question. I am moving to a new area and wondering how I may make a living. Thank you. Thank you so much for the question, Jill.
Hi, Jill. Thanks for your question. Um, I was just curious about that career advice. I remember it, but Jill's. I see dogs. I see that you're either moving near family, or there's going to be people, friends, or some people who have children. And I am seeing dogs. I'm not sure if let's see, Jill. I see you making appointments. I see you keeping a calendar. It poss it's I see something like a in a medical facility. I'm not sure if it's a chiropractor's office or if it's um massage therapy or a physical therapy, something where you would make appointments and you are in a place where you would care for people, but you're not actually doing the caring, but it's in a caring environment. Um, but I see that you are connecting with people and helping people with making appointments. Interesting. Hmm. That's what I see.
Very cool. Let's see.
Hmm.
I might have skipped one. Did I? I was jumping down. Ilona has a question here. Okay. I would like to ask about my galactic origin. Last time they showed you a dragon fruit. Let's cut off here. Any messages from my spiritual guardian? Thank you.
Nice. Beautiful.
Let's see. Sorry about it getting cut off there.
And it's Ela or Isla?
Ilona. It's she spelled it earlier in the chat.
Oh, Ilona.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. That's your YouTube name. Ilona.
Yeah.
So Ilona, what they're showing me is a team. You have a team of angels and guides. And some of the team are pets and animal energies too. Like maybe spirit animals is what I'm seeing too. Let me see. So you have an array of different vibrational levels and a whole team. The angels are telling me that they're guiding you in your work. They're guiding you with your compassion and your um, kindness to others. And you have spirit guides that keep you on task for the day to day. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Make sure that you take care of your surroundings, and that you're on the right track. And the spirit guides are there to inject fun and laughter and spontaneity in you. They're almost like playing with you, making you laugh. I'm not sure if you something makes you laugh and you just break out in laughter. So there's all different. They're all multi sensory type of different energies that are all playing together to work with you. They're also saying that they see someone work with you with your spiritual work, and she's like a medicine woman. She's like that she's helping to lead you on your spiritual quest. So there's many different, there's a variety of different guides there. And they're showing me that your spirit animal, there's also a spirit animal that is like a hawk. That you like to go on journeys and you do fly at night, and this spirit animal joins you on your journeys. And they're saying that there's something with a vibration. They're showing me that you're humming. I'm not sure if you listen to music or if you play music or if you sing or if you do harmonica or if you play the flute. There's something that comes out of your mouth that's a vibration. Maybe you tone. Um, there's a, or maybe you just meditate with the om sound. They're showing me that there's a vibration that comes out of your mouth, and it brings them all in closer, and it does raise your vibration. You're making a difference. You're on the path. Wow, there's so many here. I haven't seen that many all together at once like that.
Very cool. Let's see. Barbara, if you welcome, by the way. She wrote any messages from spirit or animals that have passed. If you can be specific about an animal that you want to contact, like a name and the type of animal it is, that would be awesome. I'll actually come back to you after this next one, Barbara, if you can give us a little more clarification. This one's from Sherry. It says, let me see, get it up on the screen. I'd love to know if my brother Danny has a message for me. Thanks for the question, Sherry.
Okay. Wow. I do feel like I have him here. I have Danny. I do feel like he is he's a good looking guy, but he seems young. And he that's the way he's presenting to me, is a handsome guy. And he's saying that this is the illusion that you're seeing is my love. He's saying that the more love you have, the more uh, he's like, this is why I have this illuminous alluring type of appearance for you, is because of my love. You're seeing my love. He's saying that he resonates at the same frequency as love, and he feels in your heart, Sherry, that you resonate at this frequency too. He's saying that sometimes you feel overwhelmed by love, and that there's this very strong feeling that you just feel overwhelmed with love from time to time. And he's saying that this is your evolution, you raising your frequency. And he's saying that you can feel the love from the other side. He said, this is the overwhelming love that you're feeling. It's from you, your higher self, that is loving the Sherry that is here incarnated on this earth. And he's saying that you're also feeling our love from your angels, spirit guides, and loved ones. He said, this, you can feel this love from them. He says, you reach the other side with your heart space, with your soul. He's saying to trust this, to, if it's too much, you can just ask for the feeling or the energy to step back. He says, but otherwise, it's very good for your soul to resonate at this frequency, to feel that. It keeps you in contact, it keeps you connected. He says, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart and your intuition. He said it will always, this is your loved ones and your guides guiding you through that gut feeling of yours. And he said, you do live by your guidance, and don't dismiss it. What else, Danny? He says he's watching over the family, that he can see, he's showing me that he visits you and the family sort of when you get together, or when um, even just in your home. Um, he's showing me that he does visit, he does come close. And he knows that you think of him often. And he is vibrating, it's at a higher rate now. He has the vibration of love, which is absolutely beautiful. I have not seen a spirit communicator show me this. Yeah, it's beautiful. So much love.
Very nice. Thank you for that question, Sherry. Let's see. Barbara wanted to contact BJ, her dog who passed away in 2020.
Okay. Hi, Barbara. Thanks for your question. I'm just seeing a dog that is barking, and I'm seeing a dog that he bows down on his front paws when he's barking, sort of like, when they try and like brace themselves, or I don't know how to explain it, but that's just what I'm seeing, is a dog that pushes down on their front paws when they're barking. Very excited, very little jumpy. He's He's very excited to see you and just barking and showing you love. And BJ, what is your message for Barbara? He's saying that he's just really, really happy. And this is what he brought to you in your life, was to bring you joy and to bring you this higher frequency. What you couldn't have a bad day around him, because he would just he was a little rambunctious, and he would like nuzzle you until you pet him or paid attention to him, or gave you his ball, or you couldn't just sit there and soak. If you were having a bad day, he would know, and he would want to play with you. And it's not that he wanted to play, he could tell that your energy was low, and he's there to sort of like a emotional support dog. But he's very, very joyful and playful and happy dog. I wonder if that means anything to you. Thanks, Barbara. Oh,
Yep.
thanks,
Just
Melinda.
that is so true. You have made me very happy too.
Oh,
That's awesome.
that's sweet.
Okay, I did have a question here. Let me try to scroll back up to it. Okay, we made it down to Melinda. Welcome, Melinda Iverson N. Okay, so Melinda is. Oh, let me make it go on the screen there. It's going to be hard to follow this one, but Melinda's trying to check in with a Native American distant great great grandma. She doesn't have the name, but her great grandson was Leon Grodius Zerfus from Indiana. So she's trying to track her tribe. Uh,
Interesting, Melinda. Let me
yeah, it's
see
very
what your
cool.
great great grandma has to say to help you out. She's saying it's hard to find records. She's saying there are no papers here. It's all word of mouth and it's very little is recorded. She's saying that it may have been recorded at some point in the family, like in a book or a safe place in the family, something that the family would carry around in a chest. She's saying, but that was destroyed either in some sort of an accident. She's saying to use your intuition. She's saying to connect with us in this manner, in the spiritual manner. She's also saying for you to use your cards and pendulum to get answers. She's saying we can speak to you this way. She's very matter of fact. She's 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 not like reserved and speaking slowly or having this reverence. She's just saying, "Oh, you'll never find anything." Like she's very like very casual, very speaking to me like it's like she's here in this world right now. It's a little it's different, but she's a really good communicator. Very matter of fact, very straightforward. She is saying that she really enjoyed her life and she is very proud of the lineage that she left behind. Family was the most important thing and is the most important thing. Things were simpler. She's saying you may not be able to track her, but you may be able to track the tribe or the movements of people in her community. She's saying just know that you're on the right path when you're researching groups that you feel as though she may have been connected with. She's saying, don't worry about not getting me or the information before me. She's saying that we are all one tribe here. And as long as you have found the group or the group that you believe that she was related to or connected to, she said that's her story. Their story is her story. She says you'll find information there. She said I was not very I didn't have that much information that would stand out away from the crowd. She said we were very homogenous. Interesting. She is a good communicator. I get the feeling that she may have reincarnated already back into the family. because I mean, just the way that she communicates on such a casual level. It's not like a spirit guide or somebody far off in the distance or somebody from that time. I'm talking to somebody that is very, very casual. Interesting. Interesting, Melinda. Let me just ask. That's so different.
That's wild.
Let me just say, is Melinda's great great grandma, is has she reincarnated from since that lifetime? It is saying yes. And is Melinda's great great grandma, is she living on this earth at this time, in this age, at this moment? It's saying no. Okay. Has Melinda's great great grandma reincarnated and has gone back, crossed over to the other side again? Saying yes. Wow, that's quick in the generations there. So she did reincarnate, but she has passed since. Interesting.
Wow, that's wild. Very cool. Thank you for the question, Melinda, and for the super chat as well. Melanie, I want to thank you as well as Julius Video. Thank you guys all for the super stickers and super chat. Okay, we have here we have one from Cindy Bunt. Hi all, back again. If there's any time messages from my sister Cookie. Thank you for the question, Cindy. Cindy Bunt.
Sharon, you're the best. Was Sharon able? I didn't look. Was she able to cut and paste? I'm just curious if she can do it. 'Cause I was,
Yeah, I think she
Sharon.
did actually.
Okay. Okay. Good. I thought so. Just go back down. Sorry, I'm being
Appreciate
nosy.
you. Thank you to all of the moderators.
I am a dowser. I use a pendulum, and the tribe is Shawnee. Yes, Melinda. Yeah, use it. She'll talk to you that way. She's a really good communicator and she's very casual. So it was interesting. I was expecting to get like, somebody who just had a different energy or vibe, but she was like really very matter of fact. It's interesting. Thank you. Okay, Cindy, sorry. Sister Cookie. Cindy. She's showing me birds. I'm not sure if she comes to you in birds. She's showing me a yellow bird with like black on the bird, black on the face, sort of, and on the back with a little yellowish. But she's saying that she does appear to you in using the bird spirit. She does come to you in dreams. She's showing me something about red hot chili peppers, and I'm pretty sure it's not the band. I'm pretty sure it's the actual red hot, like a red jalapeno pepper or whatever that means to you. She is giving me a lot of images. She's giving me an image of a evergreen forest. Cookie, you can feel in your soul the message you would like to give to your sister Cindy. Hmm. She's showing me Metatron's cube. Highly unusual for me to get that information on a family request. Okay, I'm going to ask her guides. I'm going to ask my guide to go to Cookie's guides and help her out with the communication. I know she has something to tell you. I'm not able to pick it up. She's given me images. So Cookie, just relax and feel in your heart. There's just a little bit of hesitation on her side. And Sydney, in your own mind, can you just let her know it's okay to step forward? That it's okay with you? She's just hesitating a little bit. I'm not sure if you had words before her passing, or if things were a little misunderstanding. She's just a little hesitant, a little standoff. She is showing me angel wings and a halo. Wow, haven't had a halo in a long time. And a halo. She says, "Sister, you are an angel. You are an angel." You must have taken care of her, or taken on a burden for her that she very much appreciates. She is a quiet one. Cookie, just feel in your heart. She said you made things smooth sailing for her. She's just saying that you did a lot for her, and she feels that she didn't make it easy for you, and doesn't want to cause um, any more burden. She wants to lift the burdens from you. She wants you to give it back to her. Whatever she had said or did, maybe she was ill and didn't realize it. She just feels bad about this. She wants to take all those burdens from you, and you were very responsible for her. She's saying, "It's I no longer wish that you are responsible." She's saying that you have taken on enough, and you give that responsibility back on me. I will take this for you. I will help guide you, and I will lift your burdens. I will pave your way. It's almost like you've done an angelic deed for your sister, and now she is repaying you. She is lifting these burdens from you. And we have no idea the care that we give for a loved one, how much it means to them, and how many blessings that they bestow on us as in response. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's all that I'm getting. But Cookie is very quiet, but really appreciative. Yeah.
That's really cool how you can pick up on their energies coming through. Some of them are excited, some of them are more quiet, and the personality really does It's really part of the person, isn't it? Not a part of their skin, if you will.
Exactly. It's personalities, it's energies, it's vibration, it's what they remember while they were here in this lifetime. Um,
Absolutely. All right, we have
oh,
one from Alva. She wants to know if you can get any messages from Herodotus.
sure. Hi, Alva. Thanks for your question. And if I can just point out that Cindy Bunt says she gets finches all the time. Her sister sends her.
Ah, very nice.
Um,
Yeah, when I scroll down to the bottom and read current messages, I get lost, guys. So I'm
no, don't
sorry.
worry about it. I'll call it out. I'll call it out. I don't mind. I just happened to see that. Okay. Herodotus. Herod. I'll just say. Okay. Alva. Is this like an ascended master? Do you know who this is, Shane? Because he's saying that there's a
Not sure.
message for everyone.
Oh, great.
He's showing me the Earth, and he's showing me the planetary alignment that is coming in, or that we are currently in this new age. He's saying that every single soul that is has feet on this earth at this time is as very lucky and chosen. We are like lottery winners that we were standing in line waiting to be here on earth at this time. He's saying that it is the most exciting experience. It's an experience unlike any other. We are chosen. We are equipped. We have this knowing. We are we're equipped. Tell me more. What is this? He's saying something like we've done this before. That it's an evolution. It's a speed up of time. It's an arrangement. It's a frequency change. There's a shift. He's he's saying that we're here to hold the light on the planet. He's saying make sure that we focus our energy, we focus on the light of our own light, each individual soul, focus on our own light and ground this into the earth, ground this light into the earth. They need our light that came here in our souls, that came with our souls, the light that's in our souls, because we are star beings, we are light beings, we are light workers. This light that's inside of us, he is requesting that we all ground this light into the earth. This is our mission. This is what's most important. This is our frequency, is a higher frequency in this incarnation. And he's saying if we ground this into the earth, it'll help raise the earth and have and spread across the whole world, the whole planet. And he's reminding me of like the 100th monkey. He's saying that if we live it, if we see it, if we breathe it, if we speak it, if we ground it, it'll eventually spread. The light will spread. Wow. Who is this guy? Did you look him up?
Yeah, he's a historian from 400 BC, a Greek historian. So I guess he
Wow.
would know. He would know. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. We have Melanie here. Melanie Baker wants to know, um, is she about to experience any major changes? Will that pop up too? Yeah.
Hi, Melanie. Okay, let me use my pendulum.
All right.
Well, I think we all are. Let's see. Is Melanie about to experience a major shift? Is Melanie personally about to experience a major shift? It's yes, but it's a very small yes. Is Melanie about to experience the same shift that all of humanity is going to experience? That is a very strong yes. Um, is Melanie going to be experiencing anything different than the um, light worker community? Saying no, that you won't experience anything different. So you're experiencing what we're all going to be experiencing. Interesting. I wish I could say to the pendulum, what is it going to be?
Right.
I wanted to talk to me. We have to come up with the questions. We have to ask the right questions. And that's true with all of the spirit guides. We have to ask the right questions. So I like to say, what is the most important thing for us to know today? And that's what I'll ask from her higher self. Is there anything, what's the most important for Melanie to know today? That you are loved is the most important thing, Melanie. You are loved. You are appreciated. You are honored. You are sort of like you're the representation of your team. You represent a group on the other side, and they're cheering for you, and they are honoring you and sending you love and appreciation. They're also showing me sea turtles 2 or 3 times, so I had to say it. I'm not sure if that means anything to you. You may come from a water planet like Sirius or something, but they're showing me sea turtles very prominently. And what is there anything else that's important for Melanie to know? They're saying to focus on the golden white light, focus on the golden triangle. They're showing me the triangle that's inside of a circle that's golden. Not sure if that's a symbol for something. Lots of golden. They're suggesting that you do some grounding as well, that your light is very bright, your resonance is quite high, your sensitivity is right at the higher you kind of like wear your heart on your sleeve, and you're just very sensitive to a lot of the changes of frequency and energy around you. They're suggesting that you ground. and either wear or research or learn um, um, sacred geometry. So I don't know if you have a pendant with like a Metatron's cube or even like a triangle with a circle. I'm not sure why they keep showing me this. Or the Fibonacci spiral, some sort of a sacred geometry that is a frequency that will help to ground you as well. Not sure if you do light language as well. They're showing me light language. They say you need, it's important for you to hang on and ground. Stay in your human body. You're filled with light. You're filled with light, Melanie. It's beautiful. He said, share this light. Hang on to other people. Like kind of, they're showing me that you link elbows with somebody who has a grounding energy, who is very earthly, who maybe spends a lot of time outside or with dogs or with pets, or very grounding. Um, I'm saying share your light. If it's too much contained inside of you, it's important for you to share and to ground this light into Gaia, but to share it with others who may be of a lower vibration. Wow, interesting.
Very cool message, Melanie. Thank you for the question. All right, this one comes from Julia's video. Wants to know, does my little sister Jane have any messages for me?
Okay, Jules. Let's see if I can get a message from Jane for Jules. Jules. Little sister Jane. She's showing me that she's having a good time. She's showing me that she's skiing. Not sure if she loved the mountains or if she loves skiing or sports. She's showing me that she's skiing and having a wonderful time. Almost like that's her heaven. And she's like, she just came to a stop with, you stop with turning both skis. And she's, I've never, I'm telling you, it was crazy. This is the first time anybody's been skiing while I was calling on them. It's amazing. Jane, do you have a message for, I believe it's sister, right? Is Jules's video male or female? Well, do you have a message for Jules? Jules, I'll just say Jules. Jane. Jane is saying to have fun, explore, have recreation. You need to let off steam. It's important to express yourself and have fun. It's a very thrilling adventure here on Earth. And she's saying to step outside of your comfort zone and go on an adventure. She's saying the more we go on an adventure and explore, the more blessings and synchronicities can fall into our lap. And the easier that the our guides and angels can guide us, and our loved ones can drop blessings in our path. If it's undetermined, the unknown is such a blessing. This is what she wants you to know, is that the unknown is a blessing. It's not a burden. We humans are fixated on knowing what's coming up next, knowing what to expect, knowing what's going to happen in the next few months. And she's saying the unknown is where the blessings are. If you go on an adventure and you explore, everything you discover is raises that spirit and lifts you, and you learn and you experience. She's saying experience that feeling of experiencing something new while you're on vacation or something, or if you're in a new town and you're experiencing something new. She's saying this experience is what is important um, to uh, insert in your everyday mundane get up, go to work, come home, go to the grocery store. And these routine things are stagnating your energy. She wants you to take time, if it's an afternoon or if it's just a couple of hours, just to go out and explore. Take a drive in a direction that you haven't driven before. Just explore and experience something new. And this is saying this will uh, help to ease your perspective and ease your what is it going to ease? It'll change your vibration. It brings joy. Brings joy. That's amazing. Beautiful, Jane. Thank you. Does that make sense?
Sorry, I lost my place here. I'm
That's
not able to see
okay.
if they responded down there.
That's okay.
Let's see.
Okay, Jules is a female. Okay. All right, good. Whew.
Okay. Flourishing spirits, you made it. And we have a question. Let's see here. How close are we to the major shift? The question we all want to know, right? Do you want to make it a pendulum question? Maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hi, flourishing spirits. Thank you for your question. And I see somebody that says Suso in the chat. Is that the Suso, the infamous Suso,
Yeah, that's Suso.
the one and only
Yeah, the one and
um,
only.
Mandela Effect, the experiencer? I'll never forget those. That was when I first started chiming in with you guys when Suso was telling us about his experience.
Yep, that's who it is. Thanks for hopping in here, Suso.
It's nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. He's a neat spirit, isn't he? Aw. Okay. Those are way to the major shift. Well, spirit doesn't. Let me see. Is the major shift within the next 5 years? Is the major shift within the next 10 years? Wow, it's not saying anything. Are we allowed? Are we to be? Are we to know when the major shift is going to happen? Well, it says yes, for sure. We are to know. Okay, thank you. Is the major shift going to happen? Is the major shift occurring presently? No. Is the major shift, will the major shift occur over the next 50 years? Switch to a yes. Is the major shift occurring over the next 25 years? Still saying yes. Is the major shift occurring over the next 10 years? Came to a stop, but it's not saying no. That's odd. I think it's building. Wouldn't you say, Shane? I mean, I think it's something that occurs every day and it's building and being created. Would you agree?
Yeah, yeah, I think it is. But I understand wanting to know, so thanks for the question. Flourishing spirits, great question.
Yeah, I mean, it said yes over the 50, over the 25, but it didn't say anything on the 10.
Thank you for this question, Joy Weaver. She wants to know my best friend left suddenly in January 2019. Can you connect for a message? Her name is Sherry. Thank you for the
Yeah.
question once again, Joy.
Hi, Joy Weaver. Thanks. She is sending you her love, and she is saying that she had unconditional love for you. She is saying that you had fun together. You brought her lots of joy, and that you connected and trusted and respected. You brought a lot of enrichment into her life. She said she was a little crazy, she's a little wild and crazy, like, uh, you know, you get a little out of hand and just have a blast doing it, and really, really had some uh, fun times together. She's reminding you that she cherishes these times. I don't know if she loved horses. She's showing me the spirit of horse. I don't know if you love horses or if you have some sort of affinity. She's showing me a horse, and she's specifically showing me the horse's spirit, the way that horses are very empathic and telepathic, and they can, you can merge with a horse's spirit, and horses are um, healing. They have healing qualities, and she's saying, I believe what she means by this is that being near you and your spirit was very healing for her. That she loved your spirit, loved being around you, really appreciated the love that you showed her, the acceptance. She could see your confidence in your power, and she had an underlying a little bit of what you say, maybe low self-esteem that would creep in, and that you would just dismiss and say, we're not going to have any of that. That's a load of bunk. you know she's just saying, she's saying that you would never let her go there. You would dismiss it, and and just move on. She's saying she really admired your courage and your confidence, and just the love and respect. There was some sort of a unspoken respect that you wouldn't talk behind her back or to. She says that she really understands um, the beautiful friendship that you shared together. Oh, she's telling me you've been in past lives together, and that you will meet again. She's saying you're in the same soul family, and that you gave her so much in this lifetime. She's just really she's showering you with roses now, as in gratitude. Much love. Interesting. Thank you, Joy. Ooh.
We have a lot of really cool ones today. Let's see. Seth Howell says, I would love a message from Zeus. Have you ever connected with Zeus? Let's see what comes through for Zeus. I don't know. We had Herodotus. We had Thoth. Let's see.
Sure, Seth. I have been asking for this. I've been asking to start connecting with um, people or energies in history and or folklore and or um, mythology, definitely to connect with them.
So this should be interesting. Zeus is a really good one, too.
So Joy Weaver saying, awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Pure heart. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Joy.
I'll let you connect. I'm going to step away for like 10 seconds, so go ahead.
Sure, take your time.
All right.
All right, so we are connecting with the Zeus. What Zeus is saying is he is a fictional character that people used the energy of source to describe and to play out, to explain the natural phenomena that was around them. Zeus was an energy that would whisper into a writer's ear to help the understanding of what was going on in their lifetimes, to help create perspective, to create a relationship similar to what humans were going through in their life and in their family and with their feelings. Zeus was a spirit who whispered into the writer's ear a story. And the writer was like a seer or a psychic or a channeler. The writer was a channeler, and he could hear and sense information. And this is what the energy. Oh wow, he's telling me it was about a different time and place. He's telling me that this was channeling from a different. Is he saying a different realm or a different planet? Now he's telling me it's a story from a different realm, from a different time and place. And it was to communicate um, philosophies, understanding, and scenarios. It was to help the whoever listened to the stories understand themselves. It was sort of like a mirror. It was to open up their perspective and not just focus on their everyday life. It was to expand their um, imagination. But this person who wrote the story was a channeler and or who told the story first. I don't know if it was written first or just told, but this whoever got the story first, it was channeled. and it was channeled in a way that he could see it play out. That's very interesting. Wow. Interesting.
Very cool. So yeah, Zeus. This has been a really interesting one, and I can see why you would want to connect with new energies like that. Well, new to us, right? Like really ancient energies, really. Okay. Uh, try to figure out where I've gone to here. Let's go to Suso, just because I have it right here. Um, Suso wants to know, maybe connect to his father or a close friend, Tom, or maybe Ron. Do you want to see if Tom or Ron or his father comes through? You want to just see who comes through, or do you want to focus on a specific?
Okay. So what's his father's name? Because it's I see or a close friend Tom. What's his father's name?
Yeah, what's your father's name, Suso? I think Ron and Ron's a friend. Ron told me about the Mandela effect in the 80s, yet he passed in 2002. His description was bizarre
Right.
yet on point.
His dad's name is Anthony.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can connect to your father, and then we'll see if I can. So I hear him saying something like "my boy." I hear him saying that you live with honor. You hold and respect others, and you have honor for fellow souls, fellow humans, fellow friends. You have an understanding. You don't see people for um, the stereotypes or you don't judge people before you get to know them. You get to know them and you see their spirit, and you can see through the facade that they may be wearing. Like if they have like a hoodie on and dirty jeans, you can see the soul inside of them, that is this gem of a imaginative, creative individual that is just a little cold wearing a hoodie. Like it's not you don't take people for you don't see people. Oh, this is your dad's telling me all of this about you. You don't see people for what they present. You can feel their souls. You can feel the goodness in them, and you can see right past the facade that they put up. You're a good judge of character. You respect others. He's saying he's proud of you. For you've been through a lot. You've taken care of others. He's saying you've been on adventures he wished he had gone on. He loves your free spirit. He loves your throwing caution to the wind. He loves your um, you have you trust the universe to take care of you, and he loves this, that you are living your soul's purpose. You're living your soul's desire. He's very proud of you for breaking through all of the expectations and just living life on your own terms. He said, he's just very proud of you. That's interesting.
That's awesome. And I can tell you that Suso is a free spirit and is a good judge of character, too. Very cool, Suso.
It was really neat. He yeah, he's very, very proud of you. I don't know if he was a lot more straight and narrow, or didn't take time to step outside of the lines. Uh, but he showed me that he's just proud that, you did take those chances, or you do. Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's been a learning process for many of us, to sort of break free of that. And yeah, it's a great feeling. It's a liberating feeling. Okay, Melanie has a question. Did I manifest or call on my dog Jerry? Did he come for me specifically or specially? Thank you
Sure.
for the question.
And this is Melanie, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting that he is an answer to your prayers, and that you were asking for help and assistance. You were asking for, you had you had you don't mind me saying, like a desperate cry for help, that you were just kind of spinning a little bit with your emotions, and you were just asking for some help. And this Jerry came into your life and grounded you, distracted you, loved you, made brought you joy. And this is an answer to your prayers. Wow. Wow. That is so cool.
That's wild.
Wow.
Let's see. Sorry, I lost my place again.
It's okay. And she said, yes, I needed something to love. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Magical. Yeah. He's an answer to your prayers. That's amazing. That's a direct, that's, I, yeah, that's amazing. Oof.
Let's see. If I missed any, can you go ahead and paste it down below again? I'm looking. I don't see that. I was looking at all these comments during Flourishing Spirits questions, about the time. And let's see. Uh, yeah, everybody's chiming in. Maria says she always has trouble getting that question answered. They're always quiet with that question about time. I ask all the time about time. So,
Oh, I see. Hmm.
but I think there is that level of it being a surprise, right? Either way, I mean, if it's 20 years, you'd rather think it's maybe within the next couple of years. And, if it is going to be next month, you don't want to ruin that either. So,
I don't, for some reason, I don't feel as though it's going to be one single moment.
hmm
I think it's an evolution over the course of time, and we'll look back and say, did we go through all that? And
yeah.
dread we're sort of like walking through quicksand through this whole entire time, and then uh, maybe soon we'll realize that there's no more quicksand to drudge through. That it's a little easier, it's a little lighter, it's a little less effort, and we'll realize that all that quicksand was the shift.
Yeah.
Um,
We're already seeing, I mean, even, look at the last couple of years and things look so different than they did, right? Okay, Laura Taylor had a question. Is there a message from my true sister, Robin? Thank you for the
oh,
question, Laura.
okay. So when I called on her energy, she was busy, like cleaning and fixing and preparing and cooking and busy, 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 fast mover, fast talker, fast, fast, fast. She seemed like she had like sort of like high energy, always fast talker. Um, she's just very quick at everything that she did. And she was always busy. Like, you know how they say, if you want to get something done, ask a busy person. She was like, she was a high achiever. She would get things done. She would move fast. She would talk fast. And she was just amazing, the things that she was able to accomplish. And what she's saying is that sometimes it's important to slow down and just experience the time and the energy that you share with another person. She's saying that some of these busyness and these this energy that I had was to was because I was not confident enough to slow down and listen to my own guidance. She's saying that she kept busy to try and keep her mind off of things and not to go too deep. And she's saying that she sees that you do this, and she sees what the enrichment in her life that she was may have missed from trying to keep herself busy all the time. She said doing things and acquiring things is not as important as experiencing things. And she's saying that she sees this through your eyes. And she's saying that you understand the balance. She's saying that she gets it now. I'm not sure if you tried to tell her to slow down or tried to say, why don't you come over here and sit down, or don't worry about that right now. Like, sort of, she would be the one that would be at a stranger's house and get up and start picking up the dishes and taking them in the other room. But you're like, no, 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 just sit down. Don't worry about the dishes. We're talking. Let's connect. And she's saying that she wasn't as comfortable, and she was just a little apprehensive about what that might feel like. So she used this busyness to distract her a little bit from her own intuition. And she sees this now, that the small nuances in life that she may have missed out on. She's sending you love. She's watching life through your eyes. And she sees the balance in your life and will remind you if you get too busy to slow down. She either has given you signs or will give you signs to slow down and notice something in nature, uh, make you stop and look and say, "Oh, what is that?" She's maybe this is, you have a similar type of energy. I'm not sure, but she's saying she's going to give you signs to help you slow down and smell the roses. But she's saying that you're doing a great job. You have a much more of a balanced life than she ever did, and it's important even now to remind you to slow down. Interesting.
That's
That.
a good message for all of us. This,
Mhm.
the slowing down part anyway. Let's
Yeah.
see. Seth wants to know if you can read DNA. I was wondering my background for my soul mission. That is from Seth Howell. Can you read DNA or
So
understand what he's asking at least?
I'm not sure. It's a little confusing. I pretty much read spiritual, so it could be ancestors, or it could be galactic, or it could be, just past lives of yours. but I'm not sure where the DNA comes in. I'm not sure where DNA carries over from. I'm sorry. That's like a physical, like our ancestors, right? Or is that galactic? Is he
Yeah, I
galactic?
don't know. That's a good question. I have a feeling that our DNA probably contains some, you know, I don't know. I don't know. That's a great question.
Okay. So let me see. I can definitely read the vibration of your soul. So let me go there, Seth, and see what I can find out. So what I'm picking up, Seth, is that you have these knowings that you cannot explain. And um, you know that there's something else going on, and you know that there's something else um, other than what is in this experience in this lifetime. You have this knowing, you have, it's almost like a suspicion. You almost have like a suspicion. And it's not a suspicion, it's a resonance from your past lives. We in this incarnation can resource the information and experience that we've had in past lives that bleed through in this incarnation. So that in this incarnation, our souls will evolve, our humanity will evolve, and we need extra resources other than just this lifetime's experience. We can rely on our experience of our other lifetimes to bleed through and to assist us in the evolution of this lifetime. I'm also getting that you are a night traveler, as we many of us are when we go to sleep. Your consciousness travels, and that you don't recall, but you have like I don't know why they keep telling me a suspicion. Like you're like you just feel a little, you're like, that isn't right, something's not right, something feels a little different, I feel different, why am I feeling different? You don't, it's sort of like you have these unexplained type of feelings, and you know they're coming from somewhere, but you just can't put your finger on it. And what the guidance is suggesting is that you trust your gut, trust your intuition, even if it's not 100% accurate. It's important for you to trust it and to go with it and not to resist it. Um, so if you have an intuition that you travel at night and you travel back to your star family and exchange information, um, go with it and sort of get comfortable with that idea, even if it's, maybe you might be going to a different planet, or maybe you might be going to a spacecraft or something different. But whatever it is that you feel, they're saying go with it, even if it's not 100% accurate. They're saying it's the trust, and stop resisting and stop doubting. They're saying start trusting, start allowing, start incorporating, and then more clarity will come into you. They're saying that you feel this, you can sense different things in your soul, and you have sort of like a knowing that something else is going on. You have an awareness, this awareness is very important, and this awareness is your away shower. And they're just suggesting that you accept your intuition, so that they can bring in more intuition, so that you can accept and develop that intuition. and don't worry about facts. They're saying you're a fact finder. You want to know the truth. You want to know hard evidence. And they're saying there is no hard evidence. There's only your gut information, only the information that you can develop with your own connection. Wow. Interesting, Seth. I hope that
Yeah, that's
resonates with
awesome.
you.
And I've had a similar journey with having to get out of the left brain so much. You know what I mean? Where you want to, I mean, how often you get an idea or something and pops in the right brain and then the left brain tears it apart. Well, that'd never work or whatever. So we all
Or
go
that
through
can't be
this.
true. I
Right,
couldn't have experienced that. That
right.
what I'm feeling is,
I have to
there's
have
no
proof.
evidence.
Right. We can totally get stuck on that. I wanted to bring up this comment by Alice L., who says, Gene, thank you for my past reading. I am active doing healing work. I am now active doing healing work. That's awesome, Alice. So,
Oh, thank you, Alice. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so happy for you.
isn't it wonderful when we can inspire people to do other things and stuff? So that's wonderful. Susa wants to know if we can connect with Ron and his Mandela effect. His friend that passed away that knew about the Mandela effect way before any of us were talking about it.
Wow. Sure, let's check with Ron. He's telling me that you're in the same soul family, like you're considered brothers as far as frequency and energy. And he's saying don't doubt your own experience. He's saying he knows that you don't, but he's just reminding us our own experience tells us more than any other validation outside of us. And the way that Suso recorded his experience in his book was a beautiful way to hang on to such a detailed event that happened in his life. And oh, this is also the secret, he's saying. If we would all record, it's important to record what our experience is. And he's saying if we record what our experience is every time we have it, similar to Moneybags recording and Shane recording and everybody recording and telling the story, if we record, he's saying it's very similar to the 100th monkey. He's saying the more we record, we create a historic record. He said the more that we create a historic record, the more the energies will evolve and it'll just like sort of spread. The more we record this information and this awareness, and even though the proof of the experience is often removed or disintegrated or mysteriously vanished. He's saying the record of your experience is what's going to make it concrete. And he said that with all of us, that we all need to record our spiritual experiences, our metaphysical experiences, our ET experiences. We need to record our own experiences so that it'll be a record in history and it'll help to evolve and open up all of those other people that don't have the vision and don't have the awareness. The more we record it, that energy is kept and safe and locked and will eventually spread. And now he's showing me, Shane, your map, saying that that is an ever evolving record. He's saying the more we record this, he just is urging all of us to record this. And he's so happy that Suso recorded his experience at that moment. It's the passion, it's the energy, it's the wonderment, it's the, you know, we know what we know, and it wasn't there yet, or what didn't sound like that, or I know that word wasn't in there. Trust yourself. This is your experience, and report it. Wow.
That is
Interesting.
awesome. I wonder if we can squeeze one more in. I know it's right at the top of the hour, but let's see if we can squeeze one more in for Joy. Joy wants to know, will you connect with the Roman goddess Salus? Salus. Not sure if you're familiar with that goddess. Is she working with humanity during this shift? If so, how? Thank you, Jean and
Okay.
Shane. So thank you, Joy, for the question.
Thanks, Joy. Let me check.
I want to thank everybody for your questions today, and sorry if we missed anybody.
So what I am sensing is that she is part of the rebalancing of the divine feminine on the planet. She is assisting um, all souls on the planet to incorporate their divine feminine, to bring out the feminine aspects of all of our souls and humanity. And she is the loving, compassionate, guiding, inspiring. She's showing me a white um, plaster or marble carving. Um, Not sure if she has a bust or a likeness of herself. I'd be interested. I'd have to look that up. Um, and she's just saying that there are energies that are imbalanced at this moment in time, and that she is working to help to rebalance the kindness, the compassion, the love, the forgiveness, the heart virtues, and to help gain perspective on um, acquiring and material um, pursuits, and move to the more community support, collaborative support, loving and sharing, and helping one another. This service, this life of service, she's saying, wow, life of service, to help your fellow human, to help without uh, worry of being taken advantage of. She's saying this energy is a generosity of the heart, the service, the kindness. She is. Thank you. Wow.
That was absolutely beautiful. What a great message to end on. And I mean, once again, here we're back to this balancing that we keep talking about between just bringing balance back in, and that's what so many of the Mandela Effect messages were telling me is that, just the balancing of, the divine masculine and feminine, like the thinker was a perfect example, how it shifted to his left side, or the American Gothic painting where, the couple were looking straight forward, the farmers, but now the feminine side on the right is looking across to the left, and it's like answering to the male, and that's sort of been the whole problem with so much of this imbalance. We need more of that nurturing and that love and compassion and all that. So it's great to see it's still coming up, and it's happening as slowly as it seems.
Yeah, I think the majority, it's definitely happening for it. May not be what's shown to us, but it's definitely happening. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I really, really enjoyed this session today, Shane. And I really am so appreciative to everybody who posted their questions, who were responding and in the chat. I really appreciate everybody being here and giving me this opportunity. It was an amazing experience. I always have such uh, unexpected and really it helps me to stretch and grow in what I do. So I really do appreciate everybody. And you, Shane. Thank you, Shane. Everybody make sure you give Shane a thumbs up and share the video for Shane. And we really appreciate that.
Yeah, and you
You
can
you're
find Jean's channel is linked below if you haven't subscribed to her YouTube channel, or if you want to book with a private one-on-one session, you can also find that link down below. And yeah, it's been fun. This was a really fun one, and I love kind of going outside the box and trying new things, and it was really exciting.
Yeah. And it's everybody holds space for me to be able to do this. There's no judgment, there's no criticism, there's no, everybody raises their vibration together and holds a space for me to get there and to receive the messages. It's really very special. So I thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys, and it's a powerful group we have here, and we're gonna do it again, September 17th, Saturday. It's gonna be same time, 3 p.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. Central, and we'll be right back here. And of course, you're gonna be on some other shows and stuff in the meantime, so be sure to follow her on her YouTube channel and check her community posts to see what other YouTube channels she's gonna be featured on as well. So it's a lot of fun. I guess we will sign off with this. Lots of love, light, and unity. We'll see you guys next month. And we'll say goodbye to all your people over on your channel. Okay, bye bye, you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Recording stopped.
Mm-hmm.